Hi guys, tonight I'm with my friend Tim. So we're gonna talk briefly about graduate salaries in Germany and also in Netherlands. And yeah, I'll let Tim just introduce himself a bit.
Hi guys, my name is Tim. I'm 21 years old and I'm from the Netherlands. I'm currently in Berlin for an internship at Career Team. And yeah.
So how do you like it in Berlin so far?
Well, I love it so far. I've been
Yeah.
in Berlin before, but
Okay.
for a long period amount of time now. But yeah, I like it. I like
Okay.
it.
Great. So yeah, Tim and I were talking about 2 weeks ago or so, like just randomly, and then we started talking about studies in Germany and then the Netherlands, and also how the payment system is like. And I thought, wow, this is interesting. Maybe I'm going to bring him out to the show. This is not really related to studying, but at the end of the day, if you want to study in Germany or wherever, I think you would also be thinking about where to work and also how much you're going to earn and so
Yeah,
on.
exactly.
So it just makes sense to have an idea, okay, of what a payment system is like in Germany and also outside what you can expect. As a graduate in Germany, for instance, so maybe with a bachelor's degree or a master's degree, it depends on which field you're coming from. To the best of my knowledge, medicine and law, they are like the top guys that earn the most, usually between about 58 to 55k per year. But this also depends on the city you are and also the company or the firm that you're working for. How is it like in the Netherlands? Like, what can a graduate expect to get paid, in a year?
Okay, so it really depends in the Netherlands as well what you've studied. For example, my friend is doing a bachelor in music to
Okay.
become a music teacher.
Yeah.
And he's probably looking at like 2k a month,
Okay.
which is not much at all.
2k a month, that's
Yeah.
like 24k
Yeah,
in
so
a year.
maybe maximum to like 30k.
Okay.
But
Okay.
in comparison to, for example, someone with a bachelor degree in business
Yeah.
can easily earn up to like 4.5 to 5k a month.
100%. Yeah. Yeah.
So it really depends on what you're studying, and in the Netherlands, the private sectors, for example, in medical field, are also very well paid.
Yeah.
So yeah, it really depends on
Yeah.
what you learn.
Yeah. And I think in addition to what you've learned and also where you work, it also depends on your bargaining power, like
Yeah.
if you're a fresh graduate, I think you just want to have a job. You really don't care how much it is, but it's just good that you have it in mind that okay, this is what people in this position and this kind of companies get paid.
Yeah.
But what I always recommend is this for beginners, for fresh graduates. In my opinion, it's like okay, how much you get paid the first year wouldn't really matter. I mean, it shouldn't be super low. But then you have to also consider the fact that you're not coming in with so much experience, and this is like very important for the beginning stage. So if you get paid a bit below the average, I think that's fine. But then after the first year, you already have experience, and then you can offer more value to companies. Then you can charge a bit more. And also the way I know it in Germany, like if you work down south in Germany, you get paid more than other parts of Germany. Is it also the same in the Netherlands? Like there's differences in the regions?
Not really, as far as I know.
Okay.
However, there is more job opportunity to the west,
Okay.
because we call it the Randstad.
Okay.
The Randstad is very well known. Pretty much everyone knows. It's basically the area around Amsterdam, Rotterdam, Utrecht. It's where everyone is at.
Yeah. Okay. And why is it so? Because there are more companies there.
Yeah, more companies are there. We have as far as I know, we have the biggest sea storage.
Okay.
So I think that has to do with it as well,
Okay.
but also because Amsterdam.
Yeah. 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 I mean,
So yeah, I'm not entirely sure why the Randstad is populated like it is,
okay.
but it's just way more populated than the other parts of the Netherlands.
And also they pay more than the other parts of the Netherlands.
I think it really depends on the company,
Yeah.
because like if you compare, there are more international companies in the Randstad compared to the other parts of the Netherlands. So I guess if you compare it like that, it probably is better paid, but it really depends on the company.
Yeah. And now we're going to talk a bit about the income tax. The way I know it in Germany, it's like okay, if you're a salary earner, then of course you have to pay tax. And I kind of like the system here in the sense that they don't have like this flat hierarchy of paying tax. So it's like depending on what you earn, that's how much you pay. So it's like they have this range between 14% to up to 45% income tax on what you earn. So if you're like a super low earner and like really in the beginning stage, like the level 1 or the entry stage, the tax will be like 14% of what you earn, and then that increases with the years. And also normally the longer you stay in the workforce, automatically you get increment in payment every year, and of course as that increases, so also it's the level of tax. So it's like between 14% to about 45%. So the 45%, like people are earning super high amount of money, like 250k per year or so. And again, something important, like for students, a student do not get taxed. So I don't know how it is in the Netherlands, but like in Germany, it's like if you're a student, you have a mini job, you earn not more than 450 euros per month, and you don't get taxed on that.
Okay, so we have, as far as I know, we have 3 tax levels.
Okay.
One is 30%, one is 38%,
Wow.
and one is close to 50%.
Okay.
And you start paying around 50% tax, if I'm correct, around above 68k a year.
Okay.
So you pay it quite quickly. You don't get paid for side jobs if you're a student. However,
You don't get paid?
I mean tax.
You don't get taxed, okay.
I guess we call it loonheffing, which is a very minimal amount of tax that you have to pay. I'm literally talking like not even 5%. It's not.
Yeah. You don't even feel it. Yeah.
However, although we do pay a lot of tax, the country itself is very well managed because of that reason. It's just not very friendly for people, for high earners. Especially if you're around that range of like 68k, like just slightly above. If you start paying 50% tax, it's like pretty much all gone. You know? It's better to earn like 65k instead of 68k, right?
So you can still stay within the low range.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's really interesting to know.
Yeah, we pay a lot for other stuff as well. So when you compare it, for example, healthcare, I have a chronic disease, so I need good healthcare. But I pay like 125 euros a month for just, healthcare.
Okay, but you pay that as a student, right? So if you begin to work, I guess you're gonna pay even more.
Yeah, you do. No, it really depends on what you need, because I need additional things, so mine is a bit more expensive.
Well, that's interesting. You know? So it's like the amount that you pay for your health insurance depends on your health condition. Or how.
Yeah, basically. For example, if you know that you have bad teeth and you want additional care for your teeth, you can, I think it's up to 250 euros that you can get taken care of, but you pay an additional, like, I don't know, 10 euros a month.
Okay.
And you can build it up as far as you want, just depending on what you need. But however, if you do earn below a specific amount of money, you get part of your healthcare paid for. So, for example, I get 100 euros a month from the government, and I have to pay 125. So I have
to make it up.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. So that was it tonight with the team. Tonight is a bit not off topic per se, but it's just good that you all have this information around. And so, if you're planning, just keep all this thing in mind, because at the end of the day, you're definitely going to come to this stage. Okay, and it just makes sense that you're already aware about things like this before you begin. So towards the end of your studies, you would already be thinking about applying for jobs, and it just makes sense that you do your research, depending on which field that you're coming from, to think about, okay, how much are the people from this field, how much do they get paid per month or per year, and depending on also your location in Germany or your location in Europe, in the Netherlands or Germany, wherever, that you also know, okay, what are the range of salaries between these places. And also, beside the range of salaries, how much are you going to take home after the taxes? So yeah, that was it for tonight, and thank you very much, team.
No worries, man. I'm glad to be here.
So I will see you guys next Thursday at about this time. Until then, peace.
Peace.